What's up, YouTube? This is Working Man coming to you today. And I tried to edit this video probably 4 or 5 times, and every time I finish it, I find out that I didn't do something. I'm trying to be a YouTuber. Jack of all trades, master of none used to be my handle. I changed to the Working Man. Because that was my handle when I was driving truck, and I was a working man. I used to call myself back roads too. I used to take the back roads in my truck all the time, get off the main highway, hit them back roads. But anyway. I'm bringing a project to you today. I got a water filtration system. My wife was complaining about the water this week. It snowed in Houston. It got real cold out here. And our bathroom was getting hot and cold, hot and cold. And the water had slowed down. Initially thought it was a tankless water heater. But this house is only 4 or 5 years old. And it could have been that it needs maintenance. Probably still does need, but once I figured out that the shower head had sediment that had built up in the pipe. Didn't pass through the filter, but it built up to make the water come out slower, and so it kept getting hot and cold. So I usually would change the filters on my faucets because they get clogged up. The same thing. So I just did that recently, and so what I figured is my wife was looking at one of these. We went in and bought this. And, I was going to call a plumber. Well, actually, I did, but they're kind of busy right now. So, hey, I'm mechanically inclined. I can do it. So, anyway, I'm coming to you with this video. As you can see, I've already mounted it on the wall already. And this is the pipe that's coming out the main in my home. It's right here in the garage. And if you look at that right there, you see it at the bottom coming straight up. I went ahead and cut that out, that hole out. That way, I could make sure that this pipe was coming out the wall and it wasn't going this way and that way, but it's straight on up. And it goes out through the attic. And I've already been up there and checked it out. So that's going to be the last thing I do is cut this. But I'm going to make sure I can size all these pipes up. I'm using this PEX pipe system with these shark bites. And I've already put Teflon on here on both sides and tighten it up snug. That's 12-inch crescent wrench. Just barely fit those all the way out, screwed all the way out. Barely fit those. So they're tight. Now I've got to put some 2x4s, stacked up 2x4s behind here, because obviously you only got 2x4s in here. And I think it's set 24 on center because this one way over here. But anyway, I'm going to do that. I'm not going to do that on video. I'm going to do that because that's going to take a little time. I just want to kind of show, how I'm hooking it up. You got 3 ways you can do it, as far as I'm concerned. You got PEX with a combination of PVC, or you got PVC, or you got this system I'm using now, which is pretty much for this PEX pipe. This system is for PEX pipe. Got a pinch clamp to crimp it. I bought that. This is about 50-something bucks. One-time use. And I could have called somebody and they came and did it, but obviously I'll probably end up using it again. Find some space in my toolbox. When I mounted this to the wall, I just drilled holes. And then I used my trusty impact to drill to tighten them up, even up here. Tighten these up. Tighten those up and use my drill, of course, to drill the holes. I drilled through here already because I'm gonna put the screws and studs in here. I'll be able to see what's going on there better anyway. So what I'm doing right here is I'm measuring with the PEX. I'm measuring and I'm cutting. I had these cutters from back when I was on PVC in my old house. This house here is 5 or 6 years old, so but these work just fine. They still work good. So I use these to cut this. And what I did, since I'm going to tie everything in right here, and this is actually the inlet. This is the inlet side. It's going to come straight up here, and I'm going to come out here and I'm going to go into here for the inlet. And Right now the pipe is kind of just the way they got it mounted in here. But once I cut it, this piece is going to come over here. This piece is going to go that way. So that's why I'm kind of waiting for this side before I cut the pecs to see how long it's going to be. Truck coming by. So I cut this one a little bit longer, so that when I put it up, I can still cut off this side right here to match up, the size of the pipe, where it's going to fall at, pretty much. Right where it's at now is going to be good, but we'll get that fixed up. And so I got some more of these. I'm gonna put a pipe on this side, on this end as well. Just don't know how long that's gonna be yet, but I'm gonna work on that. But this is side. I'm gonna get this side done, and I'll be halfway done. I'm not gonna hook it up yet, but I'm gonna be halfway done. What I'm gonna do is just I want to make this video to kind of show, what I'm using to hook this up, because I'm gonna have to go back behind here with cut this 2x down in probably 3 sections, and then I'm gonna screw them one another. Then I'm gonna put it back there. Actually, I'm gonna put one in, then I'm gonna screw it in, then I'm gonna put another one in, screw it in, and that should give it some more stability. So I can bolt that in. So, they've already insulated this pipe behind the wall, so I'm just gonna pretty much put the insulation back on there once I get it all done. Cut it and separate it and insulate it. I haven't had any problem with any freezing out here, so that's probably gonna be good. But I mean, I just thought I'd bring this video. I haven't hooked it up yet, finished hooking it up yet. So maybe I'll do a video when I'm finished, because I'm not good at editing right now. So maybe I'll do a video when I finish to show everything hooked up and to show how it works. So anyway, I hope that's covering everything that I was thinking about. If you have any comments, anything to add to it, you can leave them in the comment section. Like, subscribe to the video as well, if you like the content. And I appreciate it. God bless you guys. Y'all have a great day. This is the Working Man checking out.